in the season against Detroit Mercy. 5 goals, 6 assists, a new program record, and dumped off quickly for the goal. And right as we mention it, it's Vivian LeMange scoring her first mark with 46 after the lid-lifting goal. The other player with 40 points, Mia Berthoff. And a dump off goes to Mia Berthoff, gets her 41st point of the season. And RMU, at least through the season, Kent State tries to get on the board as the shot robbed. It's Riker making, and the free position goes wide as Zeta Crumpton can't finish.
Really good pressure there from Berthoff off the back end. She may have gotten part of her stick on Crumpton's just to force something.
Up to Lee. Kent State just working the ball around. Some pressure. Crumpton buries it. And Zeta Crumpton, the leading goal getter for Kent State. On to 7. And a dump off pass. Turnaround shot. Riker gets to it just in time.
That one was bouncing all over the place for Riker, but a really good defensive stand by RMU forced that late shot clock. But other than the Crumpton goal, RMU's played some pretty good face-up defense.
Clear is good for Berthoff. Has a cutter. Over to the right wing. Tried to bounce it around, and another nice stop, this time off of Sydney Davis. Shots as a team. Crumpton has 4 of them. So clearly the game plan is to go to her. There's another shot wide. This one off of Lundeen. So good job by the backup for Kent State just to hover around behind the net and keep the possession alive. And it pays off as Allie Lee bounces this in behind Sydney Riker. And we're tied at 2. Such goals on the free position, and that'll remain that way as that shot.
We've seen that a couple of times this season from her, but it gets stopped there by Davis.
Lee spins, and the shot high for Gellin. More backup again for Kent State. Lundeen nearly lost it, now cuts in. Lundeen through a double team, has a cutter behind the net, and it's put in around Riker. That goal by Haley Greenberg as Kent State has its first lead of the game, has scored 3 on it. Irwin works up and scores. Woman up, Jenna Irwin scores her 35th of the year. And Irwin looking for her second, and she's got it. Back-to-back free position goals for Jenna Irwin. The Colonials take the lead 4-3. So now it falls on Riker, but Crumpton beats her for the extra woman goal. Crumpton, her second of the game. We're tied at 4. The stick of brothers. LeMange, Eliana LeMange, works in, and they call a charge.
I don't think they call it.
Holly, they go behind. And trying to throw it in on the doorstep. Riker kicks the door back open.
But still a huge opportunity. RMU trying to get momentum here in a tied game.
And it's flipped in just outside of the crease. And flipping that ball in for Robert Morris to take the 1-goal lead is Greta Burns. That's her
so far today.
Free position for Lundeen is high. Backup provided by Lee. Free position stopped as Holly is denied by Riker. Cutter tries to do it herself, but good defense by Allie Bradley, not allowing much. And a shot on the goal for RMU. It's Samantha Brothers. Colonials with their first multi-goal lead of that historic 11-point performance. She swings out. Berthoff winds up off the shin. Vivian LeMange hits the post.
Oh, what a sequence there. I mean, that second.
As Lundeen circles in. Lundeen with a nice move. Riker with the stop. They're saying it went wide. Preetz works in. That one circumnavigated to the side, and it's picked up by the retriever for Kent. LeVogue works middle. Great move, but it's stopped on the way. It was swiped down by a defender, and Riker picks it up. But Riker throws it away. And now Jay Daldo tries to center it in. Now goes to Preetz. Preetz has a wide open stop. And it's off the face mask of Davis, and the scoop and the put in for the Colonials. Jay Daldo puts it in for RMU. The biggest lead of the day for the Colonials. It's 7-4.
Getting this opportunity here.
Crumpton works her way in, May have gotten blocked on the way, but that falls in anyway as she bounces past Riker. And Zeta Crumpton has the hat trick for the Golden Flashes. And it's lobbed over the head of a Golden Flash member. Nearly goes out of bounds, and they rule it a push on Crosell. So Kent State has it. Crumpton goes underneath the legs of Riker, and Kent State has cut the gap to 1 with a natty hattie by Zeta Crumpton. Goes right wing. About a minute and 40 to go as it's worked in, and a shot and a goal. Morgan Hawley has tied it up at 7 with just over 90 seconds to go. 13 seconds. Crumpton works to the middle. Here goes Crumpton. Shot stopped by Riker. RMU has it, and Riker's going to hold on as we're heading to overtime. Tied at 7. Next goal wins.
First one was quick to react after it, but unable to come up with it.
10 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Hawley arcing around the net. Hawley takes a shot. It's saved by Riker. Dolis. Some contact. Not enough. 10 seconds. Brothers lost it. Gets it back. Brothers has to go in a hurry. Brothers works her way around. The shot is high. And
big piece of this offense.
And a cutter inside. Brothers is whacked. No call. It's back to Kent State. Here comes Zacconi. Zacconi lost it. Now it's picked up by Berthoff. Berthoff.
Defender let up there.
Berthoff winds. It's high. Back up to Kent State. Holds on to it. Under 20 seconds to go. Morgan Hawley. She scored the tying goal. Throws it away. And RMU prof to Vivian LeMange. LeMange has to back out. 90 seconds left. And a cutter inside. And it's in! Taylor Cadeau wins it on Senior Day as RMU goes up 8-7. Stick check on the way. And that's a Bobby Moe winner. Taylor Cadeau on Senior Day wins it for the Colonials.